I think that I've hit my limit for how much I can work out. The past maybe week since I've been back from Argentina, I've been working out for quite literally 6 to 8 hours a day, and my body's at its breaking point. I went from, because I went on a little 2 week hiatus driving through Chile to Argentina, I didn't get to work out at all. And just today, for example, I went to boxing at from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Then I went to the gym from 1:30 p.m. to about 2:45. Then from 3 to 7, I was playing pickleball. Did very similar things the rest of the week. My body is just torn apart. It's freaking wrecked. I do have a pickleball tournament this weekend. I mean, this is not business related at all, but I'm kind of in this weird crossroads where I have such a great community in my pickleball group that I was just hanging out and playing some pickleball and doing the same thing this weekend. I'm thinking about how I can expand my business and do all these things, but if I'm being honest with myself, I need to take some sacrifices. It's really not a sacrifice. I just feasibly can't spend 8 hours a day physically exercising. I'm not going to get anything done. I mean, I only have another 8, 10 hours to work, which obviously you can do that. But I'm spending an entire job just working out right now instead of growing my business. I think that I've gotten lazy because I'm making enough money to where all my monthly expenses are completely paid for. I buy whatever I want whenever I want to. I travel whenever I want to. And I still have a lot of money coming in. So I'm getting lazy, I think. I think that's the issue. I I am enjoying what I have when this is really the time when I need to double triple down because obviously that's what I want. I would love to double, triple, quadruple my income. But then you have to ask yourself the question, well, Josh, what would you do if you did that? Would you be doing the exact same thing you're doing right now? And you are making enough money to where you can do what you want to do? It's an interesting question because you have to ask yourself, what do you want the money for? And I think the income that I'm at right now fulfills whatever I want. I have almost complete freedom. It's weird. It's weird because I know that I should want to make 100 times more money, and I do. I do. But I don't think any extra income from what I'm making right now will provide any more happiness because I'm at the point of freedom. But I get other incredible benefits from working and growing a business. The connections that I meet, the conversations that I have, the mental stimulation and exercise that gets to string along. And I obviously don't have enough money to retire to do this. Obviously, I don't. I think I was talking to George Gammon, and he was saying the sweet spot to retire is you just have to reverse engineer the math. What are your monthly expenses? Let's say they're 10 grand per month, or that's what you would like to have coming in per month. So reverse engineer the math. How much money would you need to be able to get, let's say, a 5% yield on how much money to give you that 10 grand a month? So what would that be? Let's say you were getting a 5% return. You would need probably $2.5 million. Let's say you can make 5 to 7%. You would need around 2 million bucks. That would that would send you about $120,000 per year. And you could live off that, and that's 100% passive income. 100%. You could do it in dividend paying stocks, even treasuries right now. You could get that yield on $2 million. And George said, going from 2 to 3 to 4 million dollars is not going to drastically or really change your life too much. So, what is the real question is how do you get there? How do you get to where you have two to, let's say, $5 million in the bank, or let's say yielding you passive investments, let's say at a 5% yield, to where you have all your monthly expenses paid for. How do you get to that point? You need to be making a lot of money and then maybe sell your business or something. And I don't know what I want. I think I want a business much bigger than $5 million. But I still have to answer the question, why do I want to make a lot more money? I think because I think part of the reason is because I think that's what I know I should want. But in reality, I am so happy right now doing all this, doing the stuff that you want to do. It's weird. Well, it's not weird. I mean, that's what you do when you make money. I don't know. I don't know. I'm still focused on trying to double my income because I think that's really the next level of freedom, to where I could be flying. Like, it would be nice when I'm flying internationally to be flying first class or business or something. Right now, there's no way I would ever drop $6,000 on a business class ticket to, let's say, somewhere overseas, which is probably realistic as to what it could cost. There's 0% chance I'd do that. And that would add a lot of comfort, and I would stay at nicer hotels. Uh, I might go out to fancier dinners more often. I go out to them a lot, but I'm usually not the one paying because I have so many mentors. Per se, I don't really like that word, but people that I actually work with, that um, the value that I'm getting is learning from them, and they're usually incredibly affluent people. So what? I mean, I guess that's what I would like. So then, how do I do that while maintaining the same lifestyle that I have now? Just adding more leverage. That's about it. I mean, I think I have it pretty much sorted out. If I start a little separate business with this guy Ken, and I just get 20% of the revenue, could probably triple my income. And what I'm very good at is orchestrating. It's like if I was the composer of a band. I know who needs to be in the band and what they need to be playing. And I know how to do all those jobs, but I'm not the best artist. I'm not the best trombonin, the pianist, not that good at anything. But I know how to do them all. And I know how it should sound. So I go in and I do all the work and I compose the band. And that would be great for everyone. Ken would be happy. I would be happy because I would just be managing it. And I don't think I'd have a ridiculous amount more work to do. I think that's a win-win for everybody. And I just need, I'll see Ken on Monday, but next week will probably be a very busy work week. This week, it's really not. It's really not. I wish that I had more to do, because I just fill the void of having a lack of things to do with extreme exercise. And right now, my joints and ligaments are being destroyed. I mean, my knees have been shaken just from, I mean, running 8 hours a day is tough. And I hit the legs the other day. I'm just talking on my ass right now. But this is kind of what's on my mind. The why question is always tough. I very often go back to some sort of philosophical outlook. And it's tough to reach the destination if you don't know why you want to get there. Anyway, I guess I'll have to ponder on this a bit more. But goodbye.